Triple M's Rush Hour with Liesl Jones, Liam and Dobbo. It's a difficult Monday if you're a rugby league supporter of the Brisbane Broncos or the Gold Coast Titans because your season has come to a completion, particularly for the Broncos.
Yeah. We're
joined in studio by Mr. Ben Teo, as we are every Monday. Good afternoon, Ben.
How are you guys? Yeah, it's very sad, somber mood around Brisbane, especially around the Red Hill area where I live. It's crickets. It's quiet. Can't hear any training out there.
There's no noise.
You know, I don't have a team to drive past and yell out abuse, which I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Usually Mondays and Tuesdays I drive past and give my
Some
bit.
would say it's stalking. Some would say it's stalking.
No, it's mine's pretty positive though. I go past, I beep the horn, and I say, "Get in them, Kevy.
Yeah, we love that.
Get in them, Dobbo.
As much as it's somber, they should still be so proud of themselves, the Broncos. Like, actually, when you look at the season as a whole, they actually did an extraordinary job.
Yeah, I think they really improved. There's some really good work by especially some of those young forwards coming through. You know, Kobe Hetherington, Paddy Carrigan had a great year. I still think they're in the point where they got to figure out where's the best positions to play certain people. But I'll give them a pass mark for the season.
Scorecard. What do you give?
B-.
A B-.
Yeah, I give him a B-. Yeah, it was very unfortunate to see how it fell away, and that's something where you've probably got to look at things from a performance point of view.
Conditioning?
Well, yeah, I mean, what's the word? Tactical periodization, you know? Did you peak too soon? You know? Did you peak in July?
You didn't taper off properly.
This is the thing about it. Dave Ballard came in this year because all the knock on the Broncos was they won't fit enough. So he absolutely flogged them. The hardest preseason any of those players have ever had.
Yeah.
Now, I don't say that he got it wrong because I think he got it right, but I think maybe if you look at that, they've gone to another level, but now there's somewhere back a fraction to get it right. I think they're very close, but they fell off a cliff the last 6 weeks. There's no two ways about it because they were cooked. You can say what you want. To me, and you're absolutely cooked.
Yeah, and I think they'll review it, they'll look at it and they'll say, look, preseason was great. Was there a time there where you need to maybe pull back a bit because we need them firing in September. All right, so I think they might have got things wrong in that sense. And look, I think there was a lot of guys busted. I think that a lot of fans wouldn't be privy to, but a lot of players out there very busted.
Capewell busted. Mam goes for an operation on his shoulder. You've got Hetherington, who didn't pass the HIA, and he's had more claret, and he's just been patched together all year.
And you were without Herbie for a lot of the season as well, who was so good before he got injured. Question is, do you think today the pressure that is seemingly swirling around on Kevy Walters is justified? Do you think it's just a part? He deserves the pressure?
I think it's part and parcel of the Broncos' coaching role. Yeah, and I wouldn't say it about any other teams, but in Brisbane, that's what you get. And I'm not saying anything's going to come of it. I just think it's part and parcel. And Kevy's very understanding of that himself. He knows it's a big job and he's always going to get a fair bit of pressure. But that's what he signed up for. He wanted to be the Broncos coach.
But if you look at KPIs for coaching, he's improved them immensely.
Yeah.
And look, I know I sound like I'm the biggest fan club of the Broncos right now, but if you look at the numbers, he's actually improved them 50% from last year.
7 wins to 13 wins.
Yeah. That's
last
huge.
year to make the 8, you needed a 10-win season. When Brisbane made the 8 and 19, they had 11 wins and a draw. He's had 13 wins and 11 losses, and that's right.
Any other business that you'd be like, great, you've increased.
Return.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's a bonus.
One of what I would say, though, is sometimes taking a team from low to mid-table. I'm not saying it's easy, but then going from there to the
next
top
level,
four, to the next level, to really being a threat, that's another journey. So what I'm saying
But
is
the training can be...
You can't just rest on that and say, yeah, we're going in the right direction. You need to up it again and keep turning up the heat.
We got another Bronco joining us, former Bronco joining us after 5 o'clock. Sammy Thido is going to jump in studio. I'm going to ask him this question as well. Kieran Foran is lumping at the Titans next year.
Yeah.
Going to provide some great leadership, but he's an older player. If you could give Justin Holbrook and the Titans one other piece, just gift it to them for next season, what do they most need?
Oh, another back rower.
No.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Really?
Another back rower, yeah. Well, look, to be honest, I think they've signed Sam Verrills.
Yep.
He's a great 9.
Yep.
All right, they've got Kieran Foran at 6.
Yep.
AJ Brimson, I think, is one of the best fullbacks in the competition.
They're going to play him in the centres.
I would not give up on Toby Sexton.
No.
I think he's definitely the future. Whatever you saw in him, I still think he's got. So I reckon you just keep going down there with that junior guy, and Foran can help him. I think you've got great front rowers there. right? I think Bo Firma's a great back rower.
Fafita?
I'm not sure if Fafita fits there, right? So that might be the other decision that they have to make.
You reckon you could cut him and go and buy 2 for 1? It can happen.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think if whatever he's given you is not what you wanted, is it?
I like it. This is good. Are you sure you're committed to the Dolphins next year? You can't head down the M1 and
He's
get
open to
involved?
offers.
Always.
He's wearing a Dolphins hat. We
Ben,
should just qualify this.
Yeah.
we love talking football with you, but can you stick around?
Yeah.
Because you have...
Hang on, we haven't got his scorecard yet for the Titans.
Quickly
Oh,
give us a
sorry.
Titan,
what is
Titans.
D.
D, okay.
D.
Yeah.
I gave him an
probably
F.
fair. Yeah.
A fail.
G.
6.
Yeah.
Now, Ben, can we get you to stick around? Because you've entered the studio today. Describe it as side-saddled? What do we say?
Yeah. Very tender.
Yeah.
Slowly. He's
Yes.
walked slowly.
He's got a do not touch on his shirt with an arrow.
We're going to find out what the do not touch is referring to next. It's the Rush Hour with Lisa Jones, Liam and Dobbo on Triple M. We're joined in studio by Ben Tier, whose T-shirt says what, Lisa?
Do not touch with an arrow pointing down.
Down,
It's just a bit
yeah.
ginger today.
There's only, to be fair, there's only one person can touch
yes.
the arrow.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
Connie. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's a whole nother story. What's happened, mate?
Yeah, last week, guys, it just, having 3 children, it just got all a bit much, and I came to that realization that I'm done. I'm done with kids. So I went and I booked in a vasectomy for Wednesday, and I thought it was just the actual consultation, and we were going to chat this through. So
no.
for some reason, I thought there was going to be like a counsellor there to talk through and make sure this is definitely what I want to do. But no, within no time, I was on the table.
So
Needle and snip,
Oh, you're
snip.
joking.
It's
done.
that quickly.
It's done. Yeah.
Oh,
And so,
And the worst part was
it
I just-
invasive? Were you a bit like, well, or
Yeah.
No, it was all right, but I was sitting in the waiting room and I'd forgotten to eat in, so I was a bit hungry. And a guy went in before me, and this is a really small room and small office, and I could hear the cutting.
No.
And I was like, oh my God. And I was starting
Nothing
to
will
feel
kill your
I was starting to
appetite
feel
faster.
ill, and I was freaking out. And then I started thinking, like, is this the right decision? Should I back out? Do I want a fourth? I don't know. But yeah, what pushed me over the edge, I had to take both my oldest children to gymnastics on my own last week. And came straight back from gymnastics and booked it in.
You said straight, I'm done.
Done.
That's
Booked it in.
I feel like the consultation's like a trap. Like all the partners are out the back there going, get them while you can. They're in there. Get them. Don't let them ask questions. Just go. Don't let them out of your sight.
I don't want to be too personal, but recovery time before game day again, are we close to that or no? It's been a slow burn.
Oh, I think they say a week,
Yeah.
but I'll push it out to 2 weeks just to
Yeah.
make sure I'm 100%, mate.
It's not good.
Staying in
Yeah.
the rehab group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stay in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rehab
yeah.
group,
Any
make sure I
pain?
get a few.
Hydrotherapy.
Yeah,
Ice
a bit
baths.
of pain, mate. Yeah, a bit of pain. Pretty uncomfortable. And when you got a 2-year-old son that smacks you in the balls, it's not the greatest, is
What
it?
happened to the idea? You pitched the idea earlier in the year when you filled in for Dobbo that day of the snip party.
Yeah, well, I panicked. Yeah, I
As he said, gymnastics.
yeah,
it tipped him
gymnastics
over the
just
edge
tipped
one
me
day.
over the edge, and I
Gymnastics.
thought, no, I can't wait. I just can't wait. I've got to go do this now. So it's worthwhile, guys. Go
Yeah.
get it done.
Yeah.
There's a few guys out there that
Are you awake?
awake.
And
Is it local or just a twilight or, like local anaesthetic?
Yeah, just
or?
local anaesthetic.
Oh,
yeah,
is that
just
it?
sit there chatting away to someone
I was
while
going to
they're
say,
cutting
did they
your
make
balls
small
up.
talk?
Yeah, you have a chat talking about footy and
Well,
that.
are
Oh,
they
yeah,
a
nice.
Broncos fan?
Yeah, he's a Bronx fan.
Oh, you're joking.
No way. I
Yeah.
hate them making small talk. I had to go and get this angiogram, and the nurses are into me about what's going to happen with the Broncos. I'm like, you know what? My heart's hurting. Just sort that out. I don't worry about that.
I think you need a vasectomy.
No,
I'm just going to be
no.
honest, like for the,
For what? For the public? You
yeah,
think I
just
need
for the
to-
public of Brisbane. The last thing
Hey,
you need is
just
some
for
more
the
Dobbins
safety for
going around.
everyone
That's
out
never,
there.
ever going to happen. I'm standing my ground.
Dobbo,
Mate.
it'd be great radio.
No way. That's never happening. I'm never getting snipped.
What if we can get
Oh,
some?
relax, Ben Hannett.
What if we can get a commercial partner on board? What if we can, get you an earn out of this?
Oh,
then
he's in now. Yeah.
I'll change my mind then. If there's,
Well, City Fertility now sponsors Swimming Australia. We could just sponsor City Infertility for
Infertility.
you.
There we go.
Speaking of balls, is it true I read on the Triple M website that Tom Dearden said, if I'm going to miss a month of footy,
cut it off. Cut the nut out.
I love that guy.
Yeah, same here. You just want, hey, what about this for a story? He leaves. We'll just quickly talk about Tom Dearden. Broken at the Broncos. Congratulations last night, Cowboys Player of the Year.
Oh my
One Cowboys
Well
Player
done.
of the Year.
State
Tom
of
Beard.
Origin.
State of Origin.
Decider, star.
Yeah, star.
I love him.
Star.
He's my favourite. He's a good kid, man. He trains hard.
Hope the nuts heal, mate. I
Yeah.
hope they're better.
Yeah.
Sore.
Well, we on behalf of the whole Triple M family, we've actually got this special donut pillow that we'd like to give you. It's a rush hour donut pillow. We're going to get them made up to give out to people who want to go through the process. Benny T, we love having you in. I think this is the last time.
Yeah, well, it's finals footy now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
so-
done your work. Your hard work here is done.
Yeah, nothing to talk about. Bronx done. I'm a bit sad, mate.
Good on you.
All right, we'll hobble on out of the studio. Always a pleasure.
All right, see you guys.
Thanks.
Bye.